Good afternoon, everybody. It is May 13th, and my name, as you see on the screen here, is, I'm going to make that a little smaller, Fred Gronval. This is my phone number, 513-593-4126, and this is my email address right there. And today I'm going to talk to you about leveraged profit systems. It's a big ticket or high ticket program that I've been in now since 2019, and I continue to do very, very well with it. I think I can take these off. So I'm just going to continue down. This is actually an email that I send out to my subscription list. If you want to subscribe, just send me an email to this email address, and I will add you to my email updates from my constant contact account. Leverage Profit Systems is a unique big ticket program. It is the simplest big ticket program, the easiest to start on your computer. Two reasons. One reason is because it is just a simple program and has a simple back office. The other reason is that I personally assist everybody who joins my downline. So what that means is that if you have a Windows computer, which most people do, if you have Windows 10 or Windows 11, you can just click on an app that I can show you how to do, and Quick Assist comes up, and you can either get help, which is what you'll be doing, or help someone, which is what I'm doing. So I click here, and it gives me a 6-digit code. I give that to you over the phone, and next thing you know, I can see your screen. And that helps a great deal because I can tell you, okay, type in your back office address here, go to your back office, and I can say, okay, click here, click there. I can lead you through everything. I can lead you through the sign up process. I can lead you through the advertising process and lead you through closing sales. I'll even close your sales for you if you don't want to close your own. But you will know about the sales because you're going to be the one receiving the leads. Okay, so that's that. Let's just go through, first of all, this is the program Leverage Profit Systems. And if you look on YouTube, you'll see a bunch of different videos like the one I'm doing today from some of the past ones that I've done. There's a lot of them on there. Just type in my name and type in Leverage Profit Systems, and they'll all come up for you. So Leverage Profit Systems, you can go to, this is one of my capture pages. When you join the program, you get a back office and you get 7 different capture pages. Actually, you know what? Maybe we'll just go take a look at the back office. So let's just put in leveraged profitsystems.com. We'll log in, and here's my back office, okay? You have the dashboard, your products, user profile, my referral list, which shows all the people that have joined my downline. There's 148 of them. My leads, my roll-ups, and the marketing resources. And here are all the capture pages that you get. You get capture pages. Each of these capture pages is linked to an autoresponder. The autoresponder has 47 pre-written emails to do follow-up when somebody goes to your capture page and then gets to your website. So let's look at my capture page, cashsensation.com. And so here's the capture page. Stop chasing the next shiny new business and discover what's working now. Isn't it your turn? Yes, please let me in. You put in your name and you put in your email address and click on it. And sure enough, it takes you to the LPS website. The first thing you see is 48-hour free upgrade status, active. What that means is that if you join at the 1,500, 3,500, 7,500, or 11,000 level, which is basically any level except the $500 level, you will get, and you join within 48 hours of going to this website, you will get an upgrade. So if you join at 1,500, you'll get bumped to 3,500. Join at 3,500, you'll get bumped to 7,500. And if you join at 7,500, you get bumped to 11,000. So the first thing you see here is a video, and I don't know if you've looked at other big ticket programs. Most of you probably have. One of the things you'll notice is that this video is only 12 minutes long, almost 13. And that is a lot shorter than just about every other one, which are like 45 minutes long. And everything in this video is stuff that you want to know. In the 45-minute videos, you can't find anything that you want or need to know about that program. You're just going to see fairy tale presentation of what you can do if you have a lot of money. Well, we already know that part. That's why we're looking at big ticket programs, because we want to make a lot of money. But unfortunately, those videos don't tell you about that process. This one does. So the way this website works is you can watch the video, which describes how things work, and then you can listen to the different people. There's mine right there. And talk to you about, their experience with LPS. So a number of these people are in my downline. Like, she's in my downline, he's in my downline. I know the guy that, Leonard, that owns this program, and I got into it right when he came out with it. So it tells you, about how great it is to get cash, and we all know that. It tells you about the upgrade, and then it shows you the various different levels that you can join at. The whole idea behind the levels is that if you join at the 1,500 level, you will receive the first $1,500 of any sale that you make. So if somebody joins at 500, well, you're going to get all that. If somebody joins at 1500, you'll get all that. If somebody joins at 3500 and you got your action takers bonus, well, you're going to get all of these all the way up to 3500. If you recruit somebody at 7,500 and you're in at 3,500, well, you'll get $3,500, and the remaining 4,000 will be passed up to the next person that is qualified at 7,500 or higher. And in this case, if you were in my downline, then that would be me. I'm at the 11,000 level, which is the best level to be at. So it shows you all the different products that you get, and the higher the level, the more products that you get. The products are videos and audio books that actually tell you how to sell this system and recruit with this system. And of course, I can tutor you on that as well, one-on-one. Okay, so scrolling down here, it tells you a bunch of stuff about why you should join at the 11,000 level and the extra value that you get out of the products. But the bottom line is that if you want to get into the program, what they want you to do is choose one of these packages, choose one of the levels, and then call the callback hotline. And that phone number is shown up here. Choose your package and make the call. This is the phone number, my phone number. When you call this number, it's going to play a short recording that tells you to leave your name and your phone number and what level you want to join at. But before it tells you that, it's going to ask you to please watch this entire video, to read this entire website, and to have the money to join this program. If you want to join at the $3,500 level, not only do you need $3,500 in cash or on a credit card, you also need to pay the admin fee. And you would pay, if you're joining at 3,500, you would pay the admin fee for 7,500 because that's where you're going to end up. You're going to get bumped to 7,500. Fortunately, the admin fees are not very steep. Let's get to that page. It shows the different levels. Admin fees, 167, 247, 347, 447, 547. So compared to these numbers, those are very low numbers. So that's really how this works. The neat thing is that when you call this number and you leave the message, most messages say like, hey, I watched that video and I'm really interested in the system, but I still have questions. Please give me a call. My name is Fred. My phone number is what my phone number is. And best time of day to call me is after 5 o'clock p.m. And what happens when somebody leaves that message is it will send me an email and it will show up that it'll say you have a new message. And I'll click on it, it will open, and I can actually click in that email and listen to the message that you left. 95% of the messages that people leave result in orders. So this website does a really nice job of closing your sales for you. And if people don't decide to call on their first visit to this website, the autoresponder is going to send them a an email every day for 47 days, which is a month and a half. So each one of those days, they get reminded about something neat that's about leverage profit systems, and reminds them to go to the website and leave a callback request. So now let's talk about how we recruit. One way is we want to do something to get people to go to our capture page. Why do we want them to go to our capture page? We want them to go to our capture page because it's going to get their email address and it's going to put it in our back office under my leads. And all of these people have gone to my capture page, and all of these people will receive the autoresponder emails. I personally like to send personal emails instead of autoresponder emails, but it doesn't really matter as long as you follow up with people and that people can get in touch with you. The biggest complaint that people have about big ticket programs is that they join them, they pay the money, and then after their sponsor gets their money, they can't get in touch with the guy. They never hear from him again. They try to call him, they leave messages, and he never calls back, or she never calls back. And, that's bad. And that's, people, so many people join one of these programs, find that out, and then the second time they join, because they know people are making money with these programs, the second time they're a lot more careful about finding a sponsor that is going to really help them. And I'll tell you that, there aren't very many sponsors that will help you after the fact. And the reason is that these guys want to go out and recruit more people. They don't want to spend their time trying to help a newbie. And that's just reality. But that's not the way that I work. I work long term, and the people that I help come back. And over the past 20 years, I've developed a lot of them into very good customers. So that's how I work, and I recommend that you work that way as well. So I put this in my stuff, that if you truly want to make a living working from home, then I will teach you how. I'm probably the only person left that will actually follow through on this promise. I will answer my phone and your questions long after you have paid me. So I told you about the screen share. That's how I train people. If you don't have a computer, then I can just do it over the phone. But the bottom line is if you're serious about making money from home, then I will show you how I do it. How much have I made? That's the next question people ask. I think, here, this is my back office, and this shows you how much I've made since I started this program. And that's a real number. I've put almost 150 people into this program, and That's what it totals out to. Now the upgrade numbers are in here, and of course I'm not getting dollars for those, but you know, even if it's 100 grand, I still made 400,000 with this program, which is not peanuts. So this is a great back office. It works well, but you do have to learn how to attract customers. And the nice thing about big ticket programs is that you don't run out of customers. There are always people who are interested in making money this way because it's a lot of money. It's not some $30 flyer mailing program that, you know, is just going to get you enough money to buy a six-pack once a week. This is a lot of money, and if you do it right, you can make a lot of money. And so can the people that you help out. So what it comes down to is that in the big ticket arena, in the high ticket arena, there are two types of comp plans. And mind you, LPS is not either one of these, and I'm going to show you what the difference is. The main compensation plan is called the one-up comp plan. The reason for one-up is it adds some residual income. They tell the story like this: when you start recruiting, the first sale that you make gets passed up to your sponsor. So your sponsor gets paid, say you join at $3,500, your sponsor gets $3,500 when you join, and then your sponsor gets your first sale. So the person that buys from you first is called your qualifier or your qualifying sale. And that sale, as well as the person, gets passed up to your sponsor's downline. So say that guy is John Doe. Well, John Doe is going to go into your sponsor's downline. So when that guy gets his first sale, he's going to be in your sponsor's downline. And guess what? His first sale gets passed up to your sponsor. So your sponsor now gets another new guy in his downline. And when that guy makes a sale, that guy's going to pass his first sale up to the sponsor. So it can go to infinity like that. That's why they call them infinity pay lines. But of course, the first person that does not make their first sale breaks that chain, and that chain is over. There's no way to re-enliven it except for the guy that didn't make his first sale to make a first sale. So I don't have to tell you that there are a lot of people that start these things, put a little bit of effort into them, and then they quit. So, you know, you just have to, you just got to watch that. So what I'm telling you is this, they do one-ups so they can tell the infinity pay line story. But the bottom line is, and the reason that sponsors don't call you back is that there are a lot of people that don't make their first sale because they don't put the effort into it. And because their sponsor doesn't help them and tell them what to do. Picture this. You join the program, you spend your money, And then the next day comes along and you realize that you don't know and don't have any idea what to do. And so you pick up the phone and you call your sponsor to see, hey, how do I drum up some sales here? And hopefully you've asked that question before you joined. But what happens is the sponsor doesn't call you back, and there you are with your back office and your telephone, and now you got to get people to get excited about joining your program. You don't know how to do that. So it's important that you have a sponsor that will help you. I can't stress that enough. Okay, so then they came up with this new idea for a compensation plan, and it's called the 50-50 split. People don't really like talking to customers or potential customers, and they don't like having to close them. So this plan really appeals. They say, we split the sales 50-50 and we close all of your sales for you. And people say, wow, that's good. I don't really want to close sales anyway. I'll happily give up half of my commission if somebody else does that part for me. Sounds pretty good, doesn't it? Except that doesn't mean that you don't have to pay for the marketing to develop those potential sales. So they have $3,000 and like $5,000 packages, advertising packages, and you fork over that money, and the lead, they do the advertising, and the leads go to your sponsor. And so let's say your sponsor gets a couple of calls. One of them is somebody that wants to join at these other programs. They go all the way to $21,000 because you're only getting half of them. He wants to join at the $21,000 level, and your sponsor thinks, wow, that's a lot of money. Maybe I'll just take this one and I'll tell my newbie about, the next one that comes in. He gets another call. Somebody wants to join at the $2,000 level or something close to that. And that's when he throws you a bone and says, okay, I'm sending you your half as soon as it comes in. So you're going to make $1,000. And, there are people out there that follow the rules and, they close your sales for you and they give them to you. But whenever there's a big pile of money sitting on the table and you have to divide it up, it can get pretty hectic. I've spent a lot of my years in commission sales with commissions up to $300,000 and $400,000, and when you're working on closing these sales, there's a lot of times that you have to split with other companies and other salespeople, and it's always, oh, well, we'll talk about it. Let's get the sale first, and so you get the sale, and then there's this big pile of money, and it's a big argument about you didn't do this and you didn't do that, and I did all the work, and I should get more, and it can get really, really bad. So, I'm sure you understand the motivations of large sums of money and of greed and all that stuff, and it's things that we'd rather not talk about, but it's called lead poaching, and the biggest expense that you have in any big ticket program is marketing and developing leads. And this solves that problem for a lot of sponsors that are dishonest. They take those leads and they cherry pick them and they collect the money. There have been programs that have been shut down for that very reason. They went all the way to the top, and the owner of the program just started taking every sale out there and not giving any of them to the people in the program. So, that's an extreme, but it has happened. So, trust me, when you spend money to do marketing, you want to get all of your own leads. Even if you turn right around, give them back to your sponsor and say, please go close this for me, because then at least you're aware that there's a deal going on and that you're going to be owed money if it comes to fruition. So that's that. So my advice, it all comes down to this. Don't go for either one of these types of plans. One-ups are totally discouraging for new people. I mean, there is a good thing about one-ups is that once you qualify and once you, pass up your first sale, well, you're going to get everybody else's first sale. And so it does create more income for you. But I'll tell you, I was in a 2-up program, one of the first mail order 2-ups called the Money Doctor, and I sold 360 of those, and out of the 360 people that I recruited, only 7 people qualified by getting their first 2 sales. So, they did have to get 2 in this case, but, that's the importance of having someone to help you. So don't do one-ups, don't do 50-50s, do leverage profit systems. Why is that? Well, with leverage profit systems, you get 100% of every sale that you make. So you're in at, let's go back here. Say you're in at $3,500. You make a $7,500 sale. Well, you're going to get $3,500 because that's where you're qualified. You can use that money to upgrade yourself. So the next time you'll get all $7,500. The best thing to do is early on when they're giving upgrades and stuff like that, is to get in at the very highest level that you can swing, because, being in at the 11,000 level gives you a tremendous amount of latitude as far as wheeling and dealing goes. And we can talk about that later, but, there are deal making that goes on in these programs as well. And, that's not a bad thing. You can help your friends. So with leverage profit systems, you keep 100% of every sale that you make up to the level that you're qualified for. No giving away your first sale. No paying for marketing and then giving your leads up to somebody else. So now so when you join, that's all you do. Decide what level you want, pay the admin fee that goes along with it, and you're in. How do you promote? That's the next question. I've done this for 5 years, and for new people, the best way to promote is text blasting, because it's done for you and you get a certain number of leads. They keep on texting until you have the leads that you paid for. The text blaster that I use is a list broker. And what that means is that he manages lists of their membership lists. They're genealogy lists of people that joined a particular program. And all the ones that he texts to are people that joined programs that cost $500 or more. So when you join, you do one of these text blasts and you'll get 30 leads, and those are people that have responded to this text blast and basically said they're interested in making this kind of money with this kind of program. So, and you can see this note, join at the 3,500 level and get a free text blast. Even better, join at the 3,500 level, you're going to get the upgrade to 7,500. Then I will upgrade you again and you'll get in at the 11,000 level. This is something that I'm only doing for a little while, but right now, if you join me at the 3,500 level, I will see that you get in all the way up at 11,000. Is that a good deal? It's a hell of a deal. So I highly recommend that you give it serious consideration. Some people just can't swing that. They can't swing the 3,500. So we join at 1,500, you get bumped to 3,500, and 3,500 is nothing to sneeze at. As a matter of fact, the two most popular levels are these two levels right here. So 1,500 and 3,500 is where most people join anyway. All right, so I know this is getting long, and I'm going to wrap it up here. You can watch more videos and listen to more stuff that I've done, but the bottom line is that you need help. You need somebody that's going to kind of take you through the hand and lead you through what you need to do to make money in big ticket. The nice thing about it is that, I was kind of dragged into big ticket kicking and screaming because I had done it before, and I had worried about people that I know spending $1,500 or $3,500 and not making any money. Well, whether you make money or not is entirely up to you. It is with any program, and same thing with big ticket. If you join the program and then do nothing to promote it, it's the same thing. I mean, that's why so many new businesses fail. People retire, they take their 401k and they decide they're going to open a restaurant. They open a restaurant, they don't advertise, they have no idea what they're doing, and they lose the whole bundle. So, the easiest way to learn something, and I've done this all my life, is to find somebody that already knows how to do it and have them show you. I got through college like that. Systems, there we go. I got through college like that. I found people that took the classes that I had to take, and this was mechanical engineering school. Found somebody who took the classes before me, and I got their notes and their tests, and it made it a heck of a lot easier to study. So I highly recommend that you find me as your sponsor or find somebody like me as your sponsor. So I'm going to wrap it up. Once again, This program is called Leverage Profit Systems, and here is my phone number. This is my name, my phone number, and my email. Thank you very much for listening today, and I hope to hear from you soon. Thanks.